Base.
We find rivalries across the fruity plain from coast to coast, but in the South, where they say the game just means more, there's only one game considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From black jersey debuts to prayers of Jordan hair, this matchup has had it all. A live look between the hedges, Sanford Stadium in Athens. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. He is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week by
they called your boy an unranked opponent.
College football playoff. That was his message to the team.
An unranked opponent.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
They called me an unranked opponent. They said, even though these hoes 5-0 are coming in to face an unranked opponent. Bet.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get over the field. Running inside. It's Frazier. Across the 45.
Booty. That shit booty.
They'll move the chains.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to
Motherfuckers don't want to make no read. They just rely on pancakes. That's motherfucking booty.
Goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second, so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something about it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
No, bruh.
And the defense makes the immediate
How do you not make a play on the motherfucking ball, bro?
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was.
I thought Stockton wasn't in the game.
Against man coverage, picking up that completion.
Man, hit while you throw and man. Okay. hit while you throw and right at a defender who just doesn't react?
The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. The give on the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Good read, good read, good read, good read, good read. That was your first good read. I committed inside, but whatever.
You've seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, it's so nice to have these tight ends.
And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Frazier. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Talking to their coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete.
Man, this kid's gonna get trucked by a motherfucking wide receiver, bro. He's just gonna get trucked.
Well, you know this
ran over.
Scripts is opening 10-50 plays, and you didn't even need that. They went 9
London by a motherfucker named London Humphreys.
perfectly.
Just get ran over, bro. Wow, just ran over, left in the fucking dirt.
We have the first score of the game.
It's the type of shit we're dealing with right now, bro. Fuck.
7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
$4 minutes, maybe one good read the whole fucking time.
He'll bring it out. It's Richardson.
Oh, get out.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
That's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Fires and picked off.
Of course.
They can win with that as they got it at the 49.
And he makes a play in the
None of my audibles saved, so I gotta run the same fucking plays. Don't even make a bad read, and it's a pick, of course, because obviously they're running the routes for me.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. to the air. It's Stockton. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab in
That's wide open receiver.
inside the 35.
Yeah, that's my man coverage. I gotta figure this game out. Y'all be putting in glitches or what?
That's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag.
Just wide open. Let's go, man. What the fuck?
Because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Handoff for Frazier. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Just keep running the motherfucking ball.
Back-to-back frustrating runs for this.
You're probably gonna break one, or you'll just throw it up into coverage and get a catch. That's how it be.
Somewhere to go now. This offense is backed up in a third down and long situation where they know they got to throw the football.
Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Come here! Come here!
There he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Kick my fucking ball.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Guys,
Kick me my motherfucking ball.
We've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete.
Chuck and pray.
And the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
I'm not even going for picks no more, bro. I've been hit by Ags too many times.
The Tigers
swat.
to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ncaa. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Brown will throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ncaa.
One of the things you love about this running back is not
only
get him
back.
But he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Simple shit.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Ncaa. Now on the ground there, they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. tackled after a short
Of course they
gain.
shed their
Second
blocks.
and 9.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
So now it's second and long. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before.
You boys suck, bro. Ain't no fucking way. He running routes for my guys.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a big beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Showing off the arm. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down.
Yes,
on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry.
I will fix it.
Run the dang ball. That's what
And
they've
this is
always
supposed to be
built
off.
this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man in Georgia, but, like, he is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around, has really proven to be a great back.
To the air, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside. It's Ncaa. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's caught. It's Kane. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ncaa. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's caught. It's Eccles. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The play action fake. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Got enough space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Grabbed behind the line, it's Frazier. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. quarterback making checks. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the number 21 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hokies with a complete demolition of the defense. They went over 70 points today. Safe to say the offensive coordinator could be in line for some head coaching jobs after a showing like this. And talk about a great start to the season. This team is now 6-0 with big aspirations. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Brown will throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Wants to return it. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Off play action on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking left. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Georgia comes quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll go right back to him. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Fucking good read, bro.
First down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Deadlock here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Stockton.
No.
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that pass
why does my guy go so fucking bad?
Man, we were talking about it at guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle? Right? This defense is so elite.
So fucking bad.
Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Auburn lines up quickly.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He's going to run it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield.
I suck, bro.
It's picked
I just
off.
suck.
That's
And that's just the facts of the matter.
Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, returning almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Why are you just getting
backfield? It's Frazier.
That's tough.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
We got fucking 90.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Just gotta fucking lock in a little bit.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Doesn't think that I can't fucking audible.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to fire on second down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the Bulldogs first and 10.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. On a little grass.
Does everybody morphs inside? Everybody morphs inside? That's how that play is set up? Like everybody just gets like, pow, inside. And you can just walk in the end zone? I gotta see that one again. That's crazy here.
The Dogs are starting to hunker down, and they are sinking their teeth into the Deep South's oldest rivalry.
And the red and black going crazy, the fans going nuts, and Georgia has dominated this rivalry of late. Auburn fans are sick and tired of the Dogs. Man, they gotta do something about it.
Players should be playing.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Fighting off the defender.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback may change this route. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Second down coming up. Frazier again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Man, that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared the crossbar. Wow.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Busts through behind his pad. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying play action. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of him here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's
Good game, bro.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. At the 20, he's got space. And there they go again. Another huge
The fact
gain on
that
the
he would
ground.
just run and get behind
The
him.
reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
On 1st down, Nate Frazier.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give, running right, it's Frazier. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Why would you fucking pump the ball? Why?
Sends his first
Fucking
one of the day
asshole.
on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. It is Georgia taking home the W in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock.